18 years ago, I get arrested, and I'm heavily involved in the gangs. And at that time, I was what's called the first crown of the Latin Kings at Riverhead Correctional Facility. I was the main shot caller for the Latin Kings in the jail. In comes this gentleman, Mr. Bobby DeSena, and I hear, the sheriff comes in and they're talking about that they want to be able to keep the peace. At that time, there was a lot of bloodshed in the prison. And they wanted to get all of the gang members, the leaders, together and meet with Bobby and see what we could do as far as the gang activity in the prison. We met with Bobby and fell in love with the program immediately. Fell in love with it, and here you got these guys that are looking at 15, 20, 30, possibly the rest of their lives in prison saying, you want to know what? Let's try this, let's give this a shot. Everything else we've given a shot, and look at where it's led us.
When I was in prison, council members wrote me, they stayed in contact with me, they made sure I had food, they made sure I had clothes. So council is not only, is a family, like we are a family, and we're gonna support each other, we're gonna take care of each other, no matter what we're going through. So when a lot of people see that, they see that type of love, it brings people more, I want to be loved too. Because a lot of people don't grow up with that love.
Trying to go out to others who are in need and reaching out to them and showing them that there's a better way to live their lives. That the bad things that might have been part of their lives, the things that they've done, don't have to continue to exist for them. And that they can help others to be better people. And I see it becoming a reality here in the Council for Unity.
So we in the schools where we get direct contact with these kids, and we get to reach them before they get to join these gangs and go prostituting or selling drugs. We get to reach them quick at a young, early age and give them something to follow that's constructive. Because we're a gang too. We're a gang that's trying to help them.
As horrendous as the experiences that I had were, these kids who actually sit back and say, how do you know what I'm going through? I know because I've been there. I know because I've been there. My parents are both dead. I was shot numerous times. I had a life sentence. I'm supposed to be in the penitentiary for the rest of my life, but I'm not. Today, I'm a successful member of society.
New York City, the average graduation rate is, I think, 46% for high school students. But for Council for Unity members, it's in the 90s, 95%. So we must be doing something right. So if we got that kind of graduation rate in Council for Unity, why can't we transfer that to the school districts themselves and the school system? And if that takes over, then we're going to have less violence. We're going to have less gangs. We're going to have less violence because people are going to be more focusing on creating a better place for everybody else to live.
I was released after almost a decade in prison. And now I've been home almost 8 years. 2 weeks ago, I was released from life parole. I can finally say I have my life back. And a big portion of that is counsel.
And it's not getting the recognition it needs. It needs to be recognized nationwide that it can work if you got the right people pushing it and promoting it. And it appears that that's what we have here. So let's get it heard. Let's get it heard.
And I can only hope you continue to grow in the adult world because the kids got it. It's the adults that need to really get the message.
Council Unity is important to my life. It's like the planet needing water. We need council, man. We need council. We need people that bring all ethnic together. Black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican. It don't matter what color you is family in council.
Well, Council for Unity, the program of miracles. Pick a subject, pick a constituency. Prisoners, cops, kids, gang members. There is something about this culture that is so compelling, and I think what it is that it invites you to become a human being and to discover what that means. And everybody wants that.